Let us begin this bulletin from the coast region, where President Uhuru Kenyatta is set to preside over the resumption of services at the Mtongwe Ferry. Services at the ferry were withdrawn in November 2011 after the national government decommissioned two old ferries for being unseaworthy. Now, the withdrawal of the vessels at Mtongwe has put pressure on the Likoni channel, which has been experiencing congestion from time to time. Mtongwe and Likoni residents have also complained of congestion at Likoni, which serves as estimated 300,000 people and 6,000 vehicles daily. In 1994, one of Kenya's worst maritime accidents happened at Mtongwe when more than 270 people were killed after a ferry capsized. All right, Francis Ontomwa is currently on board that ferry, and he will be giving us details of the events later on in the program. But of course, this event is happening at a time when the governor of Mombasa says it is backwardness of the highest order, and it is how the governor termed attempts to bar him from attending a presidential function within his county. He says he wanted to attend the function to represent his people, and the governor, who was speaking from his office in Mombasa, said he had been barred from venturing beyond the office until President Uhuru Kenyatta leaves the venue of the function. This is what he had to say.
We had all good intentions kwenda pale kuwakilisha watu wa Mombasa. I believe a public function for an elected leader doesn't need invitation, because somebody is asking a question whether I have been invited to that function. Remember, I said earlier, if I'm aware of a function that is being presided by the president, I will attend. The only ones that I do not attend is the ones that are Jubilee functions and those that I'm not aware about. But generally, because it is a public function, I saw no reason as to why I shouldn't attend. But I know one of the reasons as to why they fear our presence there. It is because of what they said yesterday. Najua jana waliongea mambo mingi sana pale Tononoka. And for some reason they felt we were going to get an opportunity to respond to their falsehood and lies. So, understandably so, as politicians, we always have an opportunity to respond. Najua jana the president said, and I know this is one of the reasons as to why they would not allow us to go. Jana the president said kwamba alitupatia, he wants the county government of Mombasa to account for 40 billion shilling given to us by the national government. So, of course, if I have an opportunity, I'll make it clear. The county government of Mombasa, from its inception, tangu ianze kufanya kazi, has received close to 17 billion shillings. The first year, we allocated 4.2 billion. Wakazuia 750 million. Wakisema wamelipa wafanyikazi, so we got 4.2 less 700, which is basically 3.5 billion. The second year, the subsequent year, they gave us 4.6 billion, and then 5.2 billion, and now 6.7 billion. Add that up. Now, ukitoa hiyo ya 750 that they held because they said they paid for counties mshahara, we were standing about 16 billion. So 16 billion na 40 billion ni tofauti kubwa sana. But I know, probably I was not going to respond to that falsehood today, but maybe they thought tukifika huko tutasema mambo hayo na mengine mengi ambayo wamesema jana na yale matusi. Pale awali nilisema mimi si mtu wa kujibu matusi na wala siwezi kujibu matusi. I had ignored. In fact, the caliber ya watu ambao wanaongea matusi, for me it doesn't matter anymore. Wamejiweka pale, wamejiweka. We are going to be issue based kind of conversation is going to be coming from our side. But anything beside your issue that affect the lives of our people, we're not be interested in. Mtu akitutukana, call us whatever you want to call us, I can assure you it does not make any difference to us. But for me, this is what we call backwardness of the highest order. I didn't believe, I actually was shocked that GSU wanawekwa hapo kunizuia nisiende. In fact, they told me you have to go back home. Nikauliza sasa niende kufanya nini nyumbani? I have an office. If you don't want me outside the island, then escort me to the office. That's why they brought me to the office. They are out here. They are waiting for Uhuru Kenyatta to leave and then allow me nitoke nje ya ofisi. But hii ni wazi kwamba Jubilee wanatumia tact ambayo haifai.